Come one and all, we'll have a ball. It's time for a haul.
The remix. Love it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you like the other one? Do you like this one?
I didn't like it. I'm just gonna tell you now.
I liked it.
I didn't commit to it. Not gonna commit to that one.
It was fun. You know what else I like? Hauls.
I was gonna say that.
You waited too long.
I did.
This is part 2 of our Columbus Adventure Haul.
Mm-hmm.
There were just so many good books at half-price books there. We also went to a comic shop there that was wonderful. The Laughing Ogre.
Yes.
Shout out.
We also did go to the Billy Ireland Museum, which you can check out the summer reading program, the Silver Surfer episode. Yeah. And you can see that there. Kristen shows a slideshow from our trip.
I sure did. So
and you can check that out.
I'll link that below maybe if I remember.
Yeah, you should also check out those videos anyway, because the summer reading program is a big old ball of nostalgia joy.
It's true. You should check it out.
You should.
Thanks for that, Reid.
You're welcome.
You're lovely.
You know, that's me.
You know what else is lovely?
Books.
Buying a book you already had. I don't tend to do this that often.
That she's lying.
I really don't. I'm really good about not getting graphic novels I don't have, at least.
That's true.
That's
fine.
Pros, different story sometimes. Okay, Sweater Weather by Sarah Varon.
Varon, I think. Yeah, Varon.
Listen, I have this apparently, but the hardcover that comes with more stories than just Sweater Weather. I didn't know that because it's a totally different cover. So I just saw her name. I was like, oh my gosh, I like her.
You did the opposite. You reverse double dipped.
Yeah, I downgraded.
You downgraded.
So I'm gonna read this and just make sure that that's accurate. Because maybe I don't know. Maybe there's something different about it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out.
Probably
there are little like. Interesting. Oh, there's like an insert in here. Okay, it may be a little different. I'm going to check it out, but I'm still excited to have it. It was very, very cheap. And I do love the art on this.
We also found Where Black Stars Rise. I didn't really know anything about this, but I recognized the author's names and the art itself. And I'm excited to check it out. So,
also at the Laughing Ogre, I picked up The Big Book of Cats and Ask a Cat Omnibus by Charles Brubaker. This was in the local section. Small Bug Press put this out, and it looks like a cat answering like questions from like, you know, people write in or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, cat books. So I was like, okay, when else am I going to find this random book that I've never heard of? And also by him was Lauren Ipsum,
yeah,
who is a librarian, apparently, an animal librarian, and that seemed fun too. So I was like, I'm getting both. We're doing it.
It looks like a lot of fun. We found California Dreamin', the Cass Elliot before the Mama and the Papas, and this is put out by First Second. And I always like the story of Mama Cass has always like fascinated me a little bit, like with just like she's saying so much, and I like the Mamas and the Papas, and the art is really cool, really like kind of stripped down, simplistic. I don't love that everything's in cursive, but I'll get through that. Well, not everything, it looks like. Okay, so but it's all like it's like pencils, which is neat. You don't see a lot of that, and so it looks fun. So I'm excited to read that.
The Runaway Princess, which I also found in the younger graphic novel section of Half Price Books. But I flipped through it. I really like the art. And
is that me?
I was going to say, look at this redhead princess.
Is that redhead?
It's Reid.
Wow. Didn't know they made my biography. Big Plans by Aaron Now's Stinky. It's not stinky. I'm sure that's what this guy heard all through high school. I feel terrible. But this looked fun. This is another one that Kristen just grabbed and was like, looks like your stuff. And so went in the pile.
That's right. And Barefoot Jen, we both wanted this. This is actually volume 2. But it looks so good. And we just, again, it was a Half Price Books find. So it was like, oh yeah, it's volume 2, but we'll find volume 1 and then we'll read this. And I'm sure someone watching right now has probably read it. Let me know what you think about this. I know it's going to be sad and upsetting. It's nonfiction, but it looks really good.
It does look really good. We found these 2 separate volumes, but they're both volume. I don't understand why.
One's the early years and one is Twilight.
Oh, yeah. She knew. And that's Dungeon. And these just looked fun. Like, don't these look fun? Look at them. There's a cat with a sword, and then that weird like bug thing with a big sword.
Yeah, the art looked really good too, and we kept being gravitated like these half price books just kept having smaller and smaller publishers
Mm-hmm.
that we would never find at a half price books around here. So we
For
just had to
sure.
like go for a lot of stuff for
Exactly.
fun. Puppy Love. This is a Tokyo Pop, boys love manga. But it looks like a really sweet one because there's a puppy, and I don't know, it just looked really cute. So I was like, I need it.
Cyanide Milkshake, the collected Cyanide Milkshake by Liz Suburbia. I feel like I know Liz Suburbia. It's like blurb on the back by Jaime Hernandez and a bunch of people. I feel like I knew these zines, but I'm super stoked on it. It's definitely got like a what's it called? What was it? Nothing Nice to Say, that like webcomic and stuff that Silver Sprocket put out. So looks really cool.
I want to read that too. I have been trying to pick up these Steven Universe original graphic novels when I find them. I believe these are all OGNs. If they're not, then oh well. I love Steven Universe, so I don't care. But I've been trying to pick them up when I see them. Again, this may be the main series. I actually don't know. But there's still some that was not collected in the Steven Universe all in one hardcover. So I don't mind potentially double dipping, and because that hardcover is like crazy out of print, and I don't ever want to sell it. So if I want to reread stuff, I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, so I don't know what all this really collects, but I'm into it and I'm stoked.
It's awesome. I got Bigfoot by Pascal Girard. I already read this and I really loved it. I really, really loved it. It's just like super simple. Drawn and Quarterly puts it out. Like pitch perfect. It's like talks about how it's got like pitch perfect dialogue, and it's like it really does. Jeffrey Brown blurbed it on the back. It's just really good. It's really nice.
In Vitro, this was put out by Humanoids. In fact, I believe this was nominated for an Eisner. When I was looking at that list today.
Oh yeah.
I believe, I could be wrong, but I think I saw the title on there, and it's based on real life. I really like the cartooning throughout this, and it looks good. So wanted to check it out.
American Cult, graphic history of religious cults in America. Oh, Willow is here.
Oh, okay.
She's just gonna walk through,
Bye.
and that's fine. Silver Sprocket puts this out. Obviously, this is like perfect for me and for, I guess, for us. We love a cult story.
I mean, who doesn't?
And it's like a big anthology, and Silver Sprocket. So, like, yeah, a lot of words, a lot of information, I'm sure, but I'm excited to dive into that.
Above the Clouds. This is a book I'd been looking at on Etsy for a while, and it was just like I think $40 cover or something. It was like, it's too much for me. It's very pretty and shiny, and I've heard good things about it. And I saw it used, and it's a little like, it's white, so it's a little kind of dingy. But I think I'm gonna be able to clean it up, and it'll look nice. So
I think so too. This is another one that Kristen put on my pile and was like, I don't need that, and then I flipped through it and I was like, I'm mad because this is me. And that's Amino Acid Boy and the Chaos Order. Just look at this cover and tell me that doesn't look like just incredible insanity. Like, yeah,
it looks crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I can show any of it because I just don't. I don't know what any of it is. It looks so cool.
Yuzu the Pet Vet. I actually got some random volumes of this, 4, 5, and 6. I have the first one. I really liked it. It's just a sweet little, manga about a vet, and I love a good cat manga. And there's cats in this.
I mean, yeah, this has to be. Fun by Paolo Bacchieri, don't know. Self-Made Hero put it out. Looks really cool. I love this cover. And just like flipping through it, I was like, this just looks neat. It looks fun. It looks fun. So yeah.
Smell My Foot by CC Bell. Listen, I understand that this is made for ages 4 to 8, but I loved CC Bell's El Defo, and I wanted to know what this was, and it was so cheap. So I was like, I have to.
I mean, why not? One of the first times, it's gonna be 2 in a row. I bought 2 trades. I really don't usually buy trades. It's real weird, but this looks neat. Rock Stars by Joe Harris and Megan Hutchison, and this is put out by Image. Clicks 1 through 5. I have no idea what this is about, but there's a guitar and a cat on the front, and so bing bang boom. Done deal for me. The other trade I got was the Twisted Savage Dragon Bunnies, also put out by Image. These are little Savage Dragon stories done by different artists and things like that. So that'd be fun. And, you know, like Tom Scioli, Eric Larson, obviously, Jim Rugg, a lot of other people.
Cool indie people.
Yeah.
It's neat. Listen, the Devils Panties. I got 2 volumes of it.
I can hear Mary in the comments now.
I was like, the moment I say I read this on the reading update, Mary's gonna lose her mind. Okay, so I just thought the art looked really fun. It sounded like a fun story. It's like signed. It just felt like I needed it. So
I've heard of the Devil's Panties before.
yeah.
So I told her she needed to get it. Pure Pajamas. This is another one that I've already read. This is by Mark Bells, and I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. It's super cool. Put out by Drawn and Quarterly. It's a nice hardcover. I like these cute little hardcovers. And yeah.
Costume Quest: Invasion of the Candy Snatchers. This just looked like it's put out by Indie Press. I really like the art inside of it. I needed it.
Ultrasound. Not gonna say who it's by. I'm sorry, just because I'm gonna butcher it. Connor something. This was also nominated for an Eisner. I saw. But this was one that we saw the spine, and I was like, done. Get it, grab it, put it in the stack. Looks super cool. The colors look really exciting, and just the art super good. I'll give you a little taste of the art in the center. So looks really cool.
Nightmare in Savannah, which is set in Savannah, Georgia, which is where we went on our honeymoon. So it seemed like I needed it, and I also really like the art and the colors.
The Head Metal Racket. Yeah, Head Metal Racket. Another one. Kristen found this, and she was just like, "You need that." And it's like, yeah, I do, because look at that cover. Really have no idea if this is going to be any good, but you know what? If it's not, sounds fun. So,
yep. Louisa Now and Then. I actually read this many years ago. I loved it so much. I never owned my own copy. I read it from the library. So when I saw it there, I was like, I absolutely need it. Yeah, love it so much.
We got The Dandy, which is the Dandy book. It's this weird cat from 1982.
Wow.
I have no idea what this is going to be. It kind of looks like underground comics. Like, I haven't...
It looks really cool.
It looks really neat. Like, I haven't flipped through it, so I don't know if it's like an actual like strip or something, or if it is supposed to be like this, because this cat looks high.
Yeah, super high.
That cat looks high. And that cat's high. Yeah, that cat's high.
How did you say this? What are we saying that says? Peow?
Peow. Oh, peow.
Okay.
Pew. Pew. Pew.
Is it pew? No.
Pew. Like meow. Peow.
Okay, well, it looks really cool. I love how it has a little like dust jacket. I hate dust jackets, but I kind of love that. Underneath is really cute, black and white, and it's like the size of, it's smaller than like a regular, in fact, it says on the back, alternative manga. And I like the art throughout it. I mean, it's very sketchy and interesting, and I don't know, it looks really cool. I was just immediately like, yeah, I need that.
I actually found it and told her she needed it, so I'm gonna steal the credit for that one.
So this is apparently a tell-all story of what it's really like to go to comic book festivals with one of her publishers, Peow.
Peow.
No holds barred book that the editors didn't want you to see, but they really have no choice. Wow. Okay, I'm interested.
Bringing us in. Is this the last one?
Yeah.
Last one. Man in Furs by Simon and Savat. Don't know. Another Fantagraphics book. Just looks really neat. Saw the spine and then took a flip through. The art looked a lot like the Beethoven book that I recently got, The Golden Boy, and I was like, this looks fun. So we got it. So there it is.
Awesome.
Part 2 of this haul.
Yep. Did you read any of these? If so, what'd you think?
Yeah.
Are you interested in any of these? Should we tell you further about them? We will come back at some point and talk about some stuff.
Eventually, even if it's just on reading updates, you know, you can see what we read. So
for sure. So check those out. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks.